It's expensive as gold. Hi guys, so today I'm here with
Lioness.
this gorgeous girl. By the way, I'm a fan. Just saying, she's amazing. And I'm going to make a few questions all about burlesque and her life inside that beautiful world. Yeah. How did you start?
So I was been like dancing originally from like a young age, like at ballet and stuff, and then I went to university and Days of Burlesque though, you know, he started a society for burlesque, and he was really about empowerment, encouragement, you know, people loving their skin, which I thought was like so important. And I really wanted to get involved, and then I ended up becoming dance captain, and then, you know, went on to do more shows, and he's finally, you know, made his own company, House of Allure. Cheeky little mention there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and he signed me underneath that, and now I'm just doing shows. And
Did you hear about burlesque before?
not really. I knew about it because I used to like, you know, be in the dance scene, but a lot of it was very heavy in London, but there's not a lot of like a burlesque scene in Birmingham, and so it was quite dry. But so when I started actually getting into burlesque at uni, I started realising, especially around the country, as we did like collabs with like other unis and stuff, that like there was loads of people wanting to do it. There just wasn't like a particular scene for it. There wasn't any kind of structure or...
Yeah. I've noticed that your style is slightly different from the rest.
Yeah.
How? Why? If there is a why?
I'd love to say, I don't know. No. I think it's because I've got that particular dance background, I think. And when I first came to uni, I was very self-conscious. Like, I'd always like, something that I never really talk about is I suffered with acne very badly when I was dancing. So when I was doing ballet and we used to have to wear like local leotards and stuff, I used to hate it because my back was out and it was just covered in acne, and I used to feel so ugly. And then coming to university, it was kind of like I walked into the room and it was just people of all different shapes, sizes, ethnicities. Like, it was just like
Nothing is strict.
Yeah, no, there was no like, yeah, there was no boundaries to it, which I absolutely loved, and I was like, I'm really gonna get on with this. Like, and my dance style obviously comes from that, and it kind of, I'm more characterised, I think, because I love acting and stuff like that, and I feel like I like to make me off stage is a very different person to me on stage. So I feel like I am Lioness, and then when I'm off stage, I'm like, no, I'm just, you know, sitting with me gin jams. Like,
do you do like the stripping part of burlesque?
Not so much. That's not really my niche, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Why?
I think burlesque, the main thing about burlesque is what makes you feel confident. Yeah. And for me, I could do it, and I've done it before and it was great, but I really find myself being my most confident when I'm trying hard stuff, like hard tricks. Yeah. Like recently when I did like my point work ballet thing, kind of burlesque, and I did it blindfolded. I was like, that's when I feel really, when my nerves are a little bit like that, that's kind of when my confidence comes, because I'm like, right, I've got to smash this out now. But I have done it and I do enjoy it, but I like working with fans.
It's one of the things that people also get confused with burlesque, because you don't need to go on stage and take off your clothes. You can come up with your persona, and who you do, you decide. So how did you came up with your persona and name? Also, I'm really curious about
this. This
names.
is a really interesting one. So my persona was just kind of me on stage. Like, I've always loved it, confidence, and the name kind of come from that because obviously my big ginger hair. It was like, right, that's the first one, and you're like, oh, that's pretty obvious. Second one is my star sign's actually Leo. I'm a Leo.
Yeah, I thought about that. I'm a Leo too.
And then my third one, which actually a lot of people don't know, is my favourite artist is Amy Winehouse.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, her songs were there for me in a very like bad time in my life, and one of hers, Hidden Lioness.
Oh, so I need to listen to that.
Yeah, so it kind of like came into that, and it just like meshed really well, and I was like, that is me, I'm Lioness, because I'm, you know, I've gone for this little cub when I first came in to like, I'm here. Yeah. I appreciate the fact I'm here.
How do your family see burlesque?
So obviously, like, the males in my family aren't like, they aren't gonna be like, oh yeah, I really want to watch you, but they're very supportive. They know like I love it and stuff. They're like, oh, just, you know, as long as you're happy. My mum, absolutely loves it.
Oh, Mom's always like
yeah,
it.
they do. No, she absolutely loves it. Like, she remembers she was sitting there last show and she had her foot, like her feet, sorry, like in a little massage bath with a glass of wine. She was like, no, do that again. Do that again. You haven't done that properly. And I was like, Mom.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just like, she's like, no, you haven't done it. If you've got to strip, do this. It's like, well, you get on stage then.
The question that everyone, like every girl thinks about it, because I receive lots of questions like, if you have a boyfriend, how does he deal with that? How was your relation, like,
oh, this is an interesting one for me.
Romantic life became like after burlesque or during burlesque.
This is a very interesting story because when I first came to uni, I wanted to join a dance society because obviously I love dance and there wasn't really one, it was only burlesque, so I was like, okay, I'll join that. And my boyfriend at the time was like, no, you're not joining, you're not doing that. And I was like, I love dance, like I just said, like, I don't have to be stripping,
but you know, I will be there then.
Yeah, and like appreciate myself, and like I feel like if you're confident enough in yourself, you won't be like, oh my god, don't look at my girlfriend. You'd be like, look at my girlfriend, look how good she is. You can't have that. She's mine.
Yeah.
You can't have that.
Exactly.
Like, but so what I did when he was like, no, you're not doing that. So like I dumped him, obviously, and joined.
Great.
Yeah. But since then, like I'm starting to like date someone now, and he's just like, yeah,
fine with it.
Yeah, he's like, if that's what you enjoy, that's what you love, do it. Like, who am I to stop you? Like,
yeah.
And like, I'm like, he's secure in himself to know that, like, I think a lot of people, because it's the negativity kind of like stigma that comes with it, so they assume that's like, oh, because she does burlesque, that she's gonna be like a slut. Yeah. You're acting like most girls don't stand in the shower when they're naked with some songs on, like, ah.
I know, right? It all starts in your bedroom.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
we all do it.
Just some of us decide to do it on stage. So.
Yeah. How is the feeling of being on stage for you?
Honestly, there's nothing quite like it. Like, to me, I don't know, like when I'm on stage, it's like this high. And in that moment, it's like, I think a lot of male dance teachers, like, you forget to breathe, Abby, when you dance, because I'm just so like, just moving with it, and it's just, it's the best. And you come off stage and you just feel so accomplished.
Yeah. In the future, are you thinking about keep going with burlesque or just dance in general?
Definitely burlesque. I think I'd have the opportunity, and I've had opportunities to just go with dance, but there's just no, like, when with burlesque, there's that certain element of freedom that I love, and it's like, it's quite, sometimes it's like, I love that it's got like political background to it, you know, you can stand for something, it means something to somebody, and that's what I love, is that someone else can relate and go, yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, like you were saying, the freedom. If you go and do ballet, there are many, many rules. Have you been back to ballet?
I have.
Yeah, I've seen a few videos and photos.
Yeah, so I went back to ballet for a bit, and it was fine. It was lovely, but I was just like, this is just, it wasn't pushing me in the right way. It was like, I can do the steps. Okay, blah blah blah. I didn't feel like I was flying on stage. I was just like, okay, I'm just walking through it.
Yeah.
With burlesque, it's like, I'm gonna get on this stage, and I could just wing the whole thing and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna do whatever the hell I want.
Also, I never told you this, but when I came to burlesque, you were one of the first person that was like, I love the way she moves, and I noticed how you give the face, and I was like, okay, let me try that. Yeah. If you needed to talk about that to someone and give advices about it, like give the face and create your personality on stage, what would you say?
I think a really, really important process is knowing yourself as a person, and that can be quite hard, especially at this age, like at a young age. But what I like to do is put a song on that you like, close your eyes and just move to it. It doesn't have to be burlesque, it doesn't have to be a thing, you just free move with it. How does it make you feel? What kind of, you kind of go, what do I associate with, what do I like, and you kind of bring all that together, and that should hopefully like a little recipe, like bring something up. But with face and stuff like that, for me it comes quite naturally, but with, there's stuff that you can do to practice, or it's like the simple stuff, like I use a lot of like shock and cheeky, like, do you know, stuff like that. You just, if you kind of like teach yourself to do it at certain moves, and a lot of highlights in the music. So if there's like a da 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 da,
Yeah.
you want to be like, you want to hit that.
Yeah.
It's just knowing your body, I think, because we're all built very differently. So like, I'm not going to be going around shaking my boobs when they're non-existent. Like, I'm not going to be doing that.
So what can I do?
Yeah,
so
do you know what I
it's
mean?
just like, what can I bring on stage?
But do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't really do boobs, but I can do sexy shoulders.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's always something
That you can.
yeah, to work with. Actually taking a look in the mirror, which is one of the hardest things to do, and go, do you know what? Yeah, I love that, and this is how it's going to move, and it's going to look good. Trust me, the amount of times that I've done a move, and I do a lot of Fosse style cabaret.
Yeah.
I love that. I do a lot of like, I did like a maid act, and it was very, very ugly. Like the moves were very like,
Yeah.
but it can be like that and still be like weirdly sexy, because the way that the comedy that you bring to it and the confidence, people go, oh yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
They don't see, oh that looks horrible. They're like, oh my god, that's brilliant. Yeah.
Because it's different, and you bring something that tells a story instead of just being there.
It's almost like the juxtaposition of it being supposed to be sexy, and then you're doing something a bit odd.
Yeah.
It's kind of like people go, I don't know, but I like it. Yeah. Like, okay, yeah, I like that.
The question that I've been doing a lot to the other guys.
Yeah.
What was your worst moment during burlesque?
I think it was when, I think the first time that you go in and people go, okay, well, we're doing a dress rehearsal. So, because you're so used to going in whatever clothes you want.
Yeah.
As soon as it goes dress rehearsal, you're thinking, oh crap, like I'm gonna have to wear my bra and my necklace and stuff like that. And especially, like I said, with my skin, I was very like, am I gonna have the same confidence that they've seen throughout
the whole section,
process and stuff? And I don't have to think like, you know, that's not what she's doing type thing. So that was like the worst thing for me going in, and I was so like, and I think that's where a lot of like, especially with my name and stuff, with my hair, because my hair is kind of like, it is me in terms of like, that's what I used to use to cover my back.
Oh, okay.
And that's why it was the length it was as well. And a lot of people don't know that. Is I used to grow it long because I was like, I want to cover my skin. So, but now I've just kind of embraced it, because I remember going in, feeling horrible, and I looked at everyone else who was also feeling slightly horrible about themselves, and I was like, you're gorgeous.
Yeah.
But it was nice because I remember someone being like, yeah, but we're thinking the exact same thing about you.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
like,
it's easy to say to others like, you're gorgeous, and then look in the mirror and say the same thing.
Yeah. So it was just that kind of like, whoa, okay, like we're all in the same boat here.
Yeah.
Like, we've all got our insecurities, but it's just the way that we worked on and stuff. And I just think it's like, what a lovely connection to have with a group of people.
Yeah.
That like really empowers each other and brings people up, and you know, doesn't look at someone and go, you know, point that out and go, oh, look at that. It's just...
Do you miss BCU Burlesque?
No. I do so much. I had to like remove myself, because I was like, I think I removed myself from the group chat the other day, because I was like, okay, I've been graduated to you, and I went back and I was still there. I was like, I have to let go.
Yes.
I was like, just pass the baton, let someone else have a go. And I was like, if I'm not involved, then I can't.
Yeah.
I remove myself and I can't get involved. Do you know what I mean?
But now you have House of Allure with you, so it's just like, okay, I'm still in this world.
Still here. I'm on the sidelines, like a, you know, like the cheeky aunt, like, oh, hi guys, I'm here.
What is your favorite moment now?
Oh, I think
moments.
Cirque du Freak show. I think it was when we realised it was like the biggest venue that we'd done at the time, weren't it? So it was like, came out and we was like, oh, we've sold like loads of tickets, that way. And I remember it was the first bit when I came out and the lights went, and I saw how many people were there, and I was like it just hit me. I was like, it was also amazing because I was like, look how many people have paid money
to come and see this.
To come.
I remember this show. I remember seeing advanced class, like,
oh, Be Italian. Oh
yes, Be Italian is, when I think of this show, it's just Be Italian in my mind.
I love that dance so much.
If I find a video, I'm going to put it here.
I literally have a poster of me like this in my final position, like on my wall from Be Italian.
You are the dance captain.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you ever thought about teaching?
I mean, a little. I mean, I used to like kind of help teach like little ones with ballet. That was quite funny because they're like point your toe, and they're like, no, I'm just gonna go lick this wall instead. She's like, okay. No, but I'd love to teach, but I'd love to teach in a way that Dominus on Vexo teaches, because he very much teaches. He doesn't just teach you a routine and be like, okay, there we are, do it, done. He teaches you a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Teaches you like to love yourself, embrace yourself. He very much like he starts from the core and then works out. It isn't like do this and do it this way. It's like it gives you a lot of like artistic freedom, which I love, because it's kind of like not everything's gonna look good on everyone.
Yes.
I mean, even down to costumes and stuff like that. He's kind of like, here's the colour scheme, you do what you want with it.
Last question.
Yes.
How do you deal with comments?
Not
the
very
bad
well.
ones.
Not very well, no. I do. No, I think I'm sorry, like, I don't let it bother me, because I feel like it sounds really bad, but if you were more educated on the subject, then you wouldn't be making negative comments. So I'm not really gonna spend my time acknowledging that if you're just gonna come out with generic comments that you have no idea really what you're talking about. Like, it's like, okay.
Well, I think that's it.
Hey.
Hopefully. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and guys, thank you for watching.
That's my face.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. New videos every Sunday, so stay tuned, and I hope you liked it. Bye.